get to Browns-Rams, so let's start in LA. Rams looked good. This was the OG matchup, 38-year-old Flacco going up against 36-ish-year-old Matthew Stafford. They put up 36 on the Browns defense on the way to a big win. Who does that? And they inch closer, these Rams, to snagging one of the wild card spots in the NFC. And here is our guy, rookie sensation, Puka Nacua. Not just a cute storyline from August, he's crushing it, and he was soaking in the victory.
Yo, it's your boy Puka, and we back here at SoFi. We back here at SoFi, the guys. And we get the dub back here at SoFi. Appreciate you guys. Browns, dub. Let's get it!
He was incredible, truly, there and on the field. And really, this Rams offense looks revitalized. They look young. They look full of life as far as talent's concerned. Matthew Stafford put up 279 and 3 scores. Kyren Williams, who we talk about a lot on this show, had another 100-yard day with a score. And Puka posted 134 and a touchdown of his own. The Rams needed some of these late-round draft picks to sort of pan out since they haven't made a single first-round selection with Sean McVay, F them picks, blah, blah, blah. Kyren and Puka, what a freaking tandem these two young cats are. Now they're closing in on, even money and making the playoffs, these Rams. They're plus 164 on FanDuel Sportsbook. On the Browns side, I told y'all on Wednesday this was coming. Nobody cares about the road home splits. Listen, this defense is not the same defense on the road. Now do you believe me? Flacco gave them a solid game. They could not get stops. Why? I don't get it. They return to Cleveland next week to take on the Jags, but their playoff spot is really at risk of slipping away now because they have back-to-back losses. They like playing in the slop and muck and their defense in a beautiful place like SoFi where they should be like, this is great. Let's ball out. They could not get stops in this game. Their splits are a thing, and it might hold them back. Okay, Lions-Saints takeaways. Let's go to New Orleans. This is a wild one. Lions-Saints, Detroit nearly blew a 21-zip lead. They hold on, and they get the win. Despite the anxiety at the end, Dan Campbell isn't letting the close call sort of take away from what his team accomplished. Here he is after the game.
It wasn't ideal. You don't always want it to be that way, but my God, man, to be able to hang in there and they're able to come back and we just answer back and then we're able to close it out. I mean, it's a hell of a win now. I'm not going to take that away from us.
Lions moved to 9-3, which gives them their best record through 12 games since 1962. Are we joking? That puts them a game back of the Eagles now for the 1 seed. And this win was all about Rob Gronkowski's favorite guy, the rookie tight end. I love this young talent taking over. Sam Laporta racked up 140 yards and a score in this one. He's the first rookie tight end to put up 140 plus and a score since Pete Mitchell in 1995. Who? Shout out to our friend Carmen Vitale at Fox Sports, our girl, pointing that out. He's now fourth among tight ends in receiving with 679 yards, tied for first, 6 touchdown catches as well. This is a star you're looking at. And he's really one of the biggest reasons that this offense has been so explosive and a contender this year. They're crushing it with this kid. We love young talent. We love drafting well and the like. And we like being right about guys. Was I convinced about Sam Laporta? No. Gronk was, and he was right. Guys, keep the tweets coming at Up and Adam Show. Thank you guys so much. We do have a giveaway, guys, going on YouTube. I don't know how it works. I don't know what we're giving away, but go subscribe if you haven't already to at Up and Adam Show on YouTube for some giveaways in a bit when we get, I think 40K is what we're looking for. Let's get to that. 40K sounds easy. Let's do that by the end of today. Okay. Moving on, let's go Nashville. Colts, Titans, multiple blocked punts. We talked about this with Taylor. The interception return for a 2-point conversion, the entire Will Levis experience. Indy able to walk out with the win and on the right side of the playoff picture. Here's Michael Pittman Jr. celebrating the walk-off touchdown with his squad. I love this for him. He's a friend of the show. Colts have won 4 straight. They're finding a way to win. Minshew to Pittman got them the walk-off win. But it was a sequence I've never really seen before that really got them this win. Indy blocked, and when I'm saying I haven't seen it, Hamilton said he's never seen it, okay? Indy blocked back-to-back punts. The first one scooped up by Grant Stewart for a score. The second one you're seeing timed up and swatted down by my old friend, Crazy Tony Brown, okay? That one set up a field goal. And it's not often we talk about special teams as like the total difference maker on anything, but it was here for the Colts. And this is why and the way that this team comes up with different ways to win every week. It's really a credit to Marissa McBride's candidate for Coach of the Year. And after what Mike Tomlin did not do yesterday, he's looking good, your boy Shane Steichen.
4 in a row. I miss him every day. Look at our offense. Oh, my God, he's doing great. All the drama.
Yeah, and it's him, but it's also, when with a coach comes their coaching staff, who they pluck, who they're able to take away. And his special teams coordinator, Brian Mason, shout out to you for what you did yesterday. I think we all kind of expected the Colts to just kind of go away, like softly into the night. But this team's relentless. They've got some edge. They're fighting for Shane Steichen and company, and they're going to have a legit shot. If you look at FanDuel Sportsbook odds, -170 to find their way into the playoffs now. Okay, that's pretty incredible, given where this team was a month ago. And you saw the shot of Michael Pittman there, who joined our show. Oh, hello, lights flickering in and out, hello. Michael Pittman was on our show not long ago, a couple months ago, and I asked him, of course, and this was before Anthony Richardson got hurt, and he had nothing but the most incredible things to say about Richardson. But I also said, listen, Gardner had to go in there, like, what do you make of Gardner? And he goes, he basically said, he needs to be a starter. He is good enough to be a starter. He should be one of 32. And Gardner was just a madman out there. And he's also adding to that relentlessness. Like, what they're doing in different ways every week is really, really impressive. So congrats to them. Now, let's move on to Pittsburgh. We didn't get to this one with Taylor. So this one was a long guy. This was a Titanic. This was a Lord of the Rings thing because there were 2 long delays due to weather. Kenny Pickett gets injured. Cardinals pull off just a stupid upset. How did this happen? Well, I told you a little bit about James Conner, and I said he was going to score a touchdown. He scores 2. And here he is talking about how special it was to kind of come back. And this isn't, of course, just where he played in the NFL for the Steelers, but his college ball as well.
Yeah, everything about this place, man, is just special. I was a baby, University of Pittsburgh, 18 years old, with a goal in mind of, getting to the NFL, not knowing how I was going to do it, but just trying to figure it out as I got here in Heinz Field, or Acrisure now, just where it started. So special energy in here for sure.
105 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. He was brilliant, and he's one of the best stories in the NFL. All the adversity he's faced, he's such an inspiration. The Cardinals have had such a rough year. The bigger stories when it comes to the Steelers side of things. Kenny Pickett, he's ruled out after injuring his ankle early in the game. You see glimpses of him on the sideline. He's rocking the boot, right? So he's expected to get surgery. He'll be out a couple of weeks. Well, what does that mean? That it might be the Mitchell Trubisky show from here on out. And TJ Watt got banged up as well. So the Steelers, -142 to get into the playoffs. Going to be a rough road, though. They get the Patriots next week. They still have to go on the road. Indy, Seattle, Baltimore down the stretch. You don't want your playoff hopes to hinge on a Week 18 at the Ravens. You just don't. It's not pretty. It's not cute. Not a good look. I do not love that for you. I do not love that for you, Steelers. Do not let this be the year that Tomlin unravels and all of that. Like, coach Mitchell Trubisky up. Like the amazing coach of the year candidate that you are. Like the GOAT that you are, Tomlin, and get it done. I think we should talk about what happened with the Jets. Just because we like to hit every game. Because every game's still kind of relevant and fun. And like every week now, if it's going to get smaller and smaller, we're going to care about less teams. So this was a disgusting game. This was a disgusting slop fest in the Meadowlands. It was a swamp, okay? Desmond Ridder and the Falcons came up with a 13-8 win. They completed 1 pass to a wide receiver. Shame on you. 1 pass to a wide receiver. They do hang on to first place in the NFC South, though, because why not? And here is Jesse Bates, the great, after the game.
Hey, we out here in New York City, baby. Just got another dub. That's 2 in a row. Hey, let's keep on building. Hey, we need a packed house versus the Bucks next week in our own stadium, baby. Let's get it. Rise up.
That man and this defense, they're fueling teams to wins. We talked about Jesse Bates and the big game he had last week against the Saints. We talked about him with Coach Lou Anarumo, who goes, I taught him everything he knows, shedding tears about these amazing plays he has. And again, yesterday, he picks off Tim Boyle. He's a career-high 7 interception guy on the year now. And he's been the driving force behind this turnaround. This was like the biggest pinata of the NFL year in, year out. Falcons defense, terrible. I mean, they were 27th in total D a year ago, 23rd in scoring. They're now the 7th best scoring defense in the league. That is Jesse Bates' name and paws all over it. 10th in total defense, by the way. And it's not just him. You got Calais Campbell, some veteran presence in there. You got feisty Bud Dupree there as well, right? So I know it was the Jets. I know it was a little ugly. This is another strong showing from this group. And if they can keep it rolling against the Bucs next week, they take control of the division. -190, I believe, to win the South right now. The Bucs plus 340, Saints plus 370. I believe. So that's pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Minus 190. Not bad. Very interesting. Did we miss any games?
No.
I think we won. I think we might have hit them all today.
Yeah. That was pretty impressive.
Did we miss any? So many teams on bye.
True.
Tomorrow, guys, we're going to have Deebo Samuel on the show. Or I haven't heard otherwise, but nobody tells me anything. So maybe he's not on, but I hope he's on. I hope he's on. And he said last week, I'll see you bright and early. He called the shot, but he's never said that before. So they're really we've got that. We'll have your recap from Bengals Jags, of course, tomorrow morning. We have Gronk on Wednesday. We have a stupid guest on Wednesday as well, like the most insane, absurd guest of all time. So can't wait for that. And then who knows for the rest of the week. Let us know your thoughts on tonight. Call your shot. Go have some fun over at FanDuel Sportsbook for tonight. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe right here. Do it now for the latest from Up and Adams.